The AI market is exploding again, with new models dropping everywhere and timelines filled with flashy demos. While everyone is focused on those common giants, the real advancements I'm seeing are coming from China. Today, I'm putting one of those models in your hands. With it, we're going beyond that almost real look. Think skin textures, detailed hair, glass reflections, fabric creases, and more. I'll also show you how to get clean, watermark-free results and turn those images into cinematic video loops. Free, unlimited, and legal. This is something you'll actually use. If you find this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a positive comment. The model is Dreamina, and it strikes the perfect balance where portraits stop looking plasticky and environments feel like real photos, not renders. When a face escapes the uncanny valley, it's because all the little details line up. Micron noise on skin, believable catch lights, flyaway hairs that don't clump, jewelry that doesn't melt into the skin. Dreamina tracks these details under both hard and soft lighting, with mixed color temperatures. You can push your compositions without the usual artifacts. To access Dreamina, you'll need a VPN. I use NordVPN, if you want to use the same VPN. After installing it, select Algeria as your location. Refresh the page, sign in, and you're good to go. Creating safely and generating images for free and unlimited. If this method doesn't work, we have another solution that allows you to generate unlimited images, which is to register using a temporary email. First, we open the temporary email website, which I have placed below the video. Entering the website will give us a temporary email. We click the red button to enter the email page. We first copy the email, then return to Imagine and click to log out of the original account. Click Login, select the email method to log in. We click the button below to register an email, enter the account above, enter the desired password below, and finally come to the key place, send the verification code. We return to the website, click the refresh button, and a new email will appear. We copy the verification code and click to enter it. After logging in successfully, the points will be refreshed. Now, let's squeeze the maximum power out of this tool. Stick with me, because after that, I'll show you how to remove watermarks and turn these stills into video. Let's start by exploring real production use cases. Then we'll return to watermark removal and animation. I start with photoreal portraits because that's where most models fail. We click the second button on the left-hand side of the web page, below which is its input box. I constructed a woman, a close-up shot of the head and shoulders, with raking light from the left, a cool rim light from the right, a shallow depth of field, and just enough film grain to feel like a sensor, not a render. The pores hold, the eyelashes separate, and the eyes don't go glassy. Let's take a look at the generation effect, which is still very amazing with excellent lighting and details. Next, I increase the complexity. A European and American woman, a medium shot, messy hair, textured fabric, reflective earrings, a hand partially in frame. 4K, high-definition quality. Dreamina stays stable without mutating fingers or inventing extra teeth, which is exactly what you need for brand work and paid projects. Next, I go wide and cinematic. Imagine, on a smoky battlefield, Optimus Prime stands majestically in the ruins. The air is filled with the smell of burning metal and the dust from the explosion, and a dazzling beam of energy cuts through the sky. Decepticon drones swarm, circling among the wreckage. Then, in a downpour, a hovercar is parked under a giant holographic billboard. Rain flows down the smooth metal shell, and neon advertisements cast a hazy light on the wet ground. A street mechanic is repairing a dilapidated robot in the rain, with sparks flying. Finally, imagine a futuristic underwater laboratory, with unmanned submarines shuttling between complex pipelines and research modules inside a huge transparent dome, emitting a ghostly blue light. Outside the dome, schools of deep-sea fish surround the laboratory, flashing bioelectric light. 16:9 to smoothly drop into your timeline and lock your palette to make the cuts feel intentional. If you're building products or ads, lean into studio lighting, simulating a softbox with a crisp key and a faint mist pass to lift the silhouette. Think, a matte black wireless earbud hovering on a magnetic base, a precision robotic arm assembling a circuit board, or a pair of smart sneakers floating on a glowing data stream, the sole texture clearly visible. For food, go macro. Think a piece of future food being 3D printed, the pixelated texture gradually forming, or an artificial caviar pearl suspended in culture medium, its surface shimmering. Texture sells in thumbnails because it compresses with bite. Now, let's get to the part I promised, removing watermarks and turning these images into video. First, the simple and fast option. I've linked a few online tools that remove watermarks from your generated images. Upload the file and let the site process it. You only need to click the upload button to upload the image you want to remove the watermark from. Here we can see the before and after comparison, and we can also perform secondary optimization to make the image quality higher. If you think all the options are satisfactory, you can directly click download to have an image with the watermark removed. When we want to generate videos with satisfactory images, we can use this method. Click the video model button below the input box to enter the video generation button. Here, we can select any available model. We select a suitable one to generate the video. The left part is used to upload pictures, and you can upload the pictures that need to be generated. Then, we enter the prompt and wait quietly for the video to be generated. 2 pro moves that change everything. Imperfection equals realism. Micro scratches on metal, fingerprints on glass, a stitch line that isn't perfectly straight, a tie sitting a few millimeters off center. Lighting is your entire story. Choose your rig, key, fill, rim, and write it like a photographer. A hard key from the left, a soft fill from the right, and a cool back rim. That single sentence makes the difference between a render and a photograph. On speed and stability, Dreamina is the tool I reach for when I need a board full of frames before lunch. Simple shots take a few seconds, denser scenes take longer, but the hit rate stays high if you control your variables. If something breaks, don't nuke the prompt, nudge one thing at a time. Simplify the wardrobe, shift the light angle, or remove a competing prop. That tight feedback loop is how you get consistent sets that cut together like a real shoot. Big picture, this is leverage. With Dreamina in your kit, you can storyboard your morning, fill every gap with consistent visuals, and push a professional edit without burning credits on every experiment. That's how you publish more, iterate faster, and keep your budget focused on the pieces that truly need a human touch. Voice, story, and timing. Everything I use today will be placed below the video. If you need it, you can claim it. Watch until the end, hit like, subscribe, and leave a positive comment.